Hey guys, this is Justin with Palmetto State Armory, and today we're going to be introducing you guys to the new Dagger Compensator. So this compensator is going to be compatible with all of our extreme carry cut daggers, our SW1 daggers, our SW2 daggers, and then our SW6 models. It is not compatible with any of the daggers that have the gator mouth cut on them, or the micro dagger, or the saber dagger. We may have options in the future for those, but this one as it stands is not compatible with those. This compensator is designed to cut your recoil down. It does an excellent job at that. It's super easy to install. It doesn't have any of the annoyances that some of the other ones have as far as how you have to mount them. We'll show you how to mount it here in a second, but it's our design. It's something that matches the modeling of the dagger perfectly, and we're really excited to get it to you guys for you to try. So that being said, guys, let's go ahead and show you how to install this onto your dagger. All right, guys, so now we're gonna start talking about how to install the compensator onto your dagger. So first of all, let's talk about what comes in the package with it. So you get the compensator, obviously. You get this tool to help you install it. So with this tool, in order to help you install it, you can use a pair of channel locks or you can use a 25mm wrench. And then you're also gonna get a crush washer and then some shims as well. In order to install this, you're gonna wanna take your dagger slide off and remove the thread protector from your barrel. You also wanna remove the rubber O-ring that's on your barrel and just have it stripped down. And then you wanna put your barrel into a set of vice grips with rubber padding on it, preferably. You can also wrap it in a rag or something. That's just to protect your slide from getting all dinged up. We're gonna throw it in these rubber ones right now. All right, so the first step of the installation process is to install the crush washer. If you need shims or don't need shims, we'll decide that here in a minute, but you do always have to use the crush washer when you're installing it, and you wanna install that first. So you'll notice the crush washer has a tapered end, which is a little smaller. That you want against the shoulder of the barrel. So we'll go ahead and do that now. And once your crush washer is installed, you can then take your comp and install it and see where it lines up and see if you need to start using shims or not. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Okay, so you can see now that we've installed it to a hand tightness, you can see it's about a quarter turn off from being lined up perfectly with the barrel, and this is exactly what you're looking for when you're installing this. That crush washer, when you go to crush it by turning it with a pair of channel locks or a 25mm wrench, that is gonna crush about a quarter of a turn. So you want it within that measure before you go to crush it. So if it's not within that measure, that's when you're gonna start using your shims to try to get it within that quarter turn. So each barrel is gonna be a little different, and you know, the way it lines up, you may need shims, you may not need shims. The important thing to remember is you want it within a quarter turn of being perfectly straight, and then you can go ahead and crank it down from there. With that being said, let's go ahead and do that here. Okay, so now that I have my compensator within a quarter turn of being vertical here, I'm gonna go ahead and use the included tool and put it on top of the compensator there. And then we'll take our channel locks in our case. Again, you can also use a wrench, and we'll go ahead and grab hold of that. This tool is really meant to protect your compensator, so you definitely wanna make sure you're using it. And once you have it, crank it down to the 90-degree setting so it'll set properly. So you can see now that this compensator is lining up with the front of the slide here, and that's what you're looking for. If it's off a little bit, it won't quite line up, and you can just take it and turn it a little bit more, and that's how you're gonna lock it into place and make sure it's vertically aligned. So now that you've done this, you can go ahead and remove your slide from the vise and then reinstall it on your dagger frame, and you're good to go. All right, guys, so that's been how to install the new Dagger Compensator. Please let us know your thoughts below on this new product, and let us know what else you'd like to see from us in the future on our Dagger line. Otherwise, please stay tuned to all of our social media platforms for all of our latest product showcases, updates like this, and tutorials. Thanks for watching, guys.